Welcome back to the dashboard. In this segment, we're going to go ahead and show you how to set up an autoresponder. First of all, what is an autoresponder? An autoresponder is basically a message or a series of follow-up messages that you can set up one time and let the system automatically send out for you upon a new subscriber joining your database. So an autoresponder is a big time saver. It will help leverage your time in a major way. Now here's how you set one up. You go to create a campaign, and then the first thing you need to do is set up the messages for your autoresponder. So you go to create a message, and you can choose a template or choose a blank one, and you can type in the title is what the message will say in the from line on the email. So if you're going to put out a newsletter, it might say ABC newsletter, or in my case, I used Vmail as a newsletter. So I'll show you what that looks like here in my messages. Let me go back to the dashboard. So I have 3 newsletters that I put in already as my messages. I put in newsletter 1, which is my welcome message, then a second newsletter to go out 30 days later, and then newsletter number 3. So those are the messages I have so far for my campaign. Now once I have the messages put in, then at the dashboard, go to create an autoresponder. Okay. Now the title for your autoresponder can be whatever you'd like. I'm going to choose Vmail newsletter. That's the title of the autoresponder. Now the new step is to go ahead and add in the messages. So I click new step. I select the message I want to be set up first of all, and that's newsletter number 1. And I want that to go out immediately, so I put in a 0, which means that upon a new subscriber, that first newsletter gets sent out right away. Now you can see I have my first autoresponder set up 0 days. Newsletter number 1. Now I'm going to add newsletter number 2. Now this one's going to go out in 30 days. Type in 30, hit submit, and now I have my second newsletter. Now I'm going to add my third. Go back, pick the third newsletter message. This is going to go out in 60 days. Hit submit, and now I have my third newsletter set up. Now I can keep typing in on the messages, all my newsletters. I can do it for a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, as many as you want to type up, and I can keep numbering them so I can keep it organized and trackable. And you can see the title is the same, so it's my Vmail newsletter campaign. The autoresponder message is newsletter 1, 2, 3, etc. I can set any delay I want, 0 days, 7 days, 21 days. I'm going to choose the calendar month. So 0, 30, 60, it'll be 90, 180, all the way out. Okay, so this is basically how you have set up an autoresponder. If you want to see what your autoresponders are, you go back to the dashboard and you click on My Autoresponders, and there they are. This is your basic newsletter. And then inside of that, you've got your 3 autoresponders. This will wrap up our step on how to set up an autoresponder. The next step we're going to look at is how to set up and schedule your campaign.